Emily is 18 years old. She lives in a big house with a huge room. From the outside, it looks like Emily has everything. But inside, Emily is not happy. She has a secret. She feels scared and embarrassed about it. She doesn't want to tell anyone. Emily's secret is that she has dyslexia. Dyslexia makes reading and writing very hard for her. She feels different from her friends and worries they will judge her. Because of this, Emily hides her problem and pretends everything is fine. Her parents notice something is wrong. They often ask, "Emily, are you okay?" Emily forces a smile and says, "I'm fine." But deep inside, she feels sad and alone. She wishes she could share her feelings, but fear holds her back. At school, things are even harder. Emily's grades are getting worse, and she feels ashamed. She avoids reading in class because she doesn't want her classmates to laugh at her. When there is a test, she pretends to be sick to escape the stress. Emily loves stories and dreams of reading books like her friends do. But every time she tries, the words on the page feel like a puzzle she can't solve. Watching her friends read so easily makes her feel left out and sad. One day, Emily's teacher, Mrs. Brown, notices that Emily is struggling. After class, she gently says, "Emily, can we talk for a moment?" Emily feels her heart race. Am I in trouble? She wonders. When they sit down, Mrs. Brown doesn't scold her. Instead, she speaks with kindness. "Emily," she says softly, "I've noticed that reading is hard for you. That's okay. Many people have difficulties like this, and it's nothing to be ashamed of." Emily looks down, tears filling her eyes. For the first time, someone understands her pain. Mrs. Brown continues, "You might have something called dyslexia. But don't worry, there are ways to help, and you are not alone." Hearing these words brings a small sense of hope to Emily's heart. Maybe, just maybe, things can get better. Emily feels a little better after talking to Mrs. Brown, but she is still scared. Mrs. Brown tells her, "Emily, you can get help. There are special classes and tools that can make reading easier." Emily is surprised. She didn't know help was possible. That night, Emily thinks about what Mrs. Brown said. She knows she cannot do it alone anymore. Even though she feels nervous, she decides to tell her parents her secret. When she finally tells them, her voice shakes. "Mom, Dad, I have dyslexia, and reading is so hard for me." Her parents listen carefully. They are not mad at all. Instead, they smile gently and say, "Thank you for telling us, Emily. We are so proud of you for being brave." Emily feels a little weight lift from her heart. The next day, her parents talk to Mrs. Brown, and together they make a plan to help Emily. She starts going to special classes where she learns new ways to read. At school, she gets extra time on tests, which helps her feel less stressed. Emily also begins to use special tools to help her read. Slowly but surely, she starts to improve. Reading is still hard, but Emily no longer feels alone. Her friends know about her dyslexia now, and they don't judge her. Instead, they cheer her on and support her. As her grades get better, Emily feels more confident. For the first time in a long while, she starts to enjoy reading. She finds books she loves and realizes that having dyslexia doesn't mean she isn't smart. She is just smart in a different way. Emily also learns it is okay to ask for help when she needs it. Her secret is no longer a secret, and she doesn't feel embarrassed anymore. She understands that everyone has their own challenges, and that's okay. Looking back, Emily feels proud of how far she has come. She is happy again and knows she is stronger because of her journey. Emily has learned an important lesson: asking for help doesn't make you weak, it makes you brave. Emily's parents are very proud of her. They see how much effort she puts into her work and support her every step of the way. Her teachers are proud too. They notice how much progress Emily has made and know she is doing her best. Emily's friends also learn about her dyslexia. Instead of judging her, they show kindness and understanding. They support her whenever she needs help. This makes Emily feel loved and accepted. Even with all the support, Emily still has tough days. Sometimes, she feels frustrated and tired. On those days, she reminds herself that she is not alone. She remembers how far she has come and knows she can face any challenge. Emily practices reading every day. She uses her special tools and keeps improving. Slowly, she starts to enjoy school again. Outside of school, Emily finds hobbies she loves. She enjoys painting and music, which bring her joy and make her feel confident. Emily begins to dream about her future. She sets goals for herself. She wants to graduate with good grades. She hopes to go to college and one day become a teacher. Emily works hard to make these dreams come true. She studies, practices, and never gives up. Her family and friends are always there for her. They cheer her on, celebrate her successes, and comfort her when she feels down. Emily's journey inspires others. She shows that it is okay to ask for help and that everyone can overcome challenges. She proves that hard work and determination can change everything. Finally, Emily graduates from high school with good grades. She feels proud of herself, and her family and friends are proud too. Emily knows she has a bright future ahead. Emily works hard in high school and earns good grades. She feels proud of herself, and her family and friends are proud too. When she gets accepted into college, Emily feels excited but also a little nervous. She wonders if she can handle it, but deep down, she knows she is ready. At college, Emily meets new people and makes friends who are kind and supportive. She shares her story about having dyslexia, and they understand. They encourage her and stand by her side. Emily continues to work hard. She studies, attends her classes, and uses her tools to make reading easier. Whenever she struggles, she asks for help without hesitation. She knows it's okay to need support. Over time, Emily starts helping others with dyslexia. She becomes a mentor, sharing her story and offering advice. She encourages others not to give up and helps them believe in themselves. Her dream of becoming a teacher grows stronger. She wants to help kids like her and show them they can succeed too. After years of hard work, Emily graduates from college. Her dream finally comes true. She becomes a teacher. She loves her job and feels happy every day as she helps her students learn and grow. Her students admire her because they know she truly understands them. They know she believes in their abilities. Emily's story doesn't stop there. She still faces challenges, but she always finds a way to overcome them. She keeps learning, growing, and helping others. She knows her dyslexia was never something to be ashamed of. It was a part of her journey that made her stronger. Now, Emily's life is full of love and support. She is surrounded by family, friends, and students who look up to her. She is making a difference in the world, one child at a time. Emily loves telling her students stories, including her own. She shares her struggles and shows them that with hard work and courage, they can achieve anything. Emily is living her dream, and her heart is full of joy and pride. Emily's students love her stories. They find them inspiring and feel understood and supported. One day, a new student named Jake joins her class. Jake is shy and quiet, and Emily notices that he is struggling. She remembers how hard school felt for her at his age. After class, Emily gently talks to Jake. "Do you need help with anything?" she asks kindly. Jake hesitates but then nods. He looks down and says, "I have dyslexia." Emily smiles warmly. "I understand," she says. "I have dyslexia too." Jake looks surprised and relieved. For the first time, he realizes he is not alone. Emily begins helping Jake with his reading. She shows him the tools she used when she was learning. Slowly but surely, Jake starts to improve. His confidence grows, and his grades get better. Jake begins to enjoy school, make friends, and feel truly happy. Emily feels so proud of Jake. Seeing him succeed reminds her of how far she has come. One day, Jake says, "Thank you for helping me." Emily's heart fills with joy. She knows she has made a difference. Emily continues to help all her students. She teaches them to be kind and support each other. She shows them that everyone has strengths and weaknesses and that it's okay to ask for help. Her classroom becomes a happy and safe place where her students work hard, help one another, and grow together. Emily's parents visit her classroom one day. They see how happy and passionate she is about her work. They tell her, "We are so proud of you, Emily." She smiles, knowing she has truly found her purpose. Word of Emily's story begins to spread. People hear about her journey and feel inspired by her determination. Emily is invited to speak at conferences, where she shares her story and encourages others to overcome their challenges. Emily decides to write a book about her experiences. In her own words, she tells her story of struggles and triumphs. Her book helps many people. Readers send her letters, thanking her for giving them hope and inspiration. The book becomes popular, and Emily continues to write more books to share her advice and support with people all over the world. Emily's life is full of joy and fulfillment. She loves her students, her writing, and the chance to help others. She knows now that her secret was never something to be ashamed of. It was part of her journey, one that made her stronger and shaped the person she is today. Emily's story is a powerful reminder that everyone has challenges. It's okay to ask for help and to be different. Success comes in many forms, and everyone can find their own path. Emily's journey is far from over. She continues to learn, grow, and help others. She knows she can face whatever comes next because she has strength, confidence, and a bright future ahead of her. And that is Emily's story. She turned her struggles into strength and is living her dream. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.